Hi, and welcome to another video as part of Physiology and Health. This time we're looking at treatments for infertility as part of Key Area 3, Biology of Controlling Fertility. We'll explore some of our knowledge around the hormones and the different structures and how that can offer treatments if there are fertility issues. So, starting with an example for the male reproductive system, particularly if there's a problem around sperm number, so a low sperm count or poor sperm motility, then artificial insemination could be a potential solution. So, this is where several samples of semen are collected over a period of time, combining sperm cells from each of these samples, which should give enough to overcome this problem of a low number. Once you've combined the samples, it's then inserted directly into the female reproductive system, and then fertilisation should occur as normal. In the case of male sterility, if the male partner doesn't produce sperm at all, then it is possible that a donor can provide those semen samples for the artificial insemination process. In the female reproductive system, it may be required to actually stimulate ovulation, which can be done in a couple of different ways. Either the drugs that are administered, they prevent a negative feedback of estrogen on FSH secretion, so FSH is continually produced, thus stimulating follicle or ovum development within the ovary. Otherwise, the medications might actually mimic the action of those pituitary hormones, FSH and LH. In fact, these medications can be so effective that multiple ova, multiple follicles develop at once, which, if successful, may lead to multiple births, or this could even be your starting point for in vitro fertilisation, which will be the subject of another video. So let's try our past paper question. See, for question one mentions both artificial insemination and intracytoplasmic sperm injection, but because we haven't talked about ICSI just yet, attempt it just for the artificial insemination at this point. Pause the video and come up with your answers. Question one, artificial insemination and the ICSI or fertility treatments may be used if a man has a low sperm count. So describe how each of these treatments increases the chance of fertilisation. So let's look at how AI, artificial insemination, boosts fertilisation chances. Either you can say several samples of semen are collected. So semen underlined there because you have to specify what the samples contain. Or alternatively, you could mention that the sperm or the semen is injected directly into the female reproductive tract, vagina, uterus, womb. But if you are going with the insertion route, then you must indicate that that means of insertion is artificial, i.e., not through sexual reproduction. Question two was asking you to explain one way that fertility drugs stimulate ovulation. So those were those two options about the prevention of negative feedback on FSH or through the mimicking of the pituitary hormones. If you do still have any further questions, anything you want me to clear up, please just let me know.